everyone, I'm Catherine Heller and I'm thrilled to welcome you to Math 120, Math for Liberal Arts. Now, this has quickly become one of my favorite courses to teach, and while there are a lot of goals for the course, my number one overarching goal is to ensure that you have a positive experience in your last math course. Can you believe I just said that? Your last math course. Alrighty, now the purpose of this video is to go over a little bit of logistics about how the course is going to work, and then to alert you to 3 tasks that I would like for you to complete before our first day of class. Alright, logistics first. So this course is being offered using the split modality. So what that means is you're going to be divided into 2 groups, and you will alternate between being invited to attend lecture in person and watching the lectures remotely. Now, when you are attending lectures in person, a mask will be required and you will be expected to properly social distance. Now, wearing a mask is never fun, but it's all about courtesy and respect. I wear my mask out of respect for you. I expect you to wear your mask out of respect for me and your other classmates. Also, keep in mind, on the days that you are scheduled for in-person instruction, that simply means that there is a space available for you in the classroom. But for my course, you will never be required to attend lecture in person. So if you are feeling ill, or if you have been in contact with someone who has the coronavirus, or if you just feel more comfortable for any reason, you will always be allowed to watch the lectures remotely. In order for me to tell you a little bit more about the logistics of watching lectures remotely, we're going to need to go to our course Blackboard page. So let's head there now.
Okay, so if you are new to North Central, I am here at the college's Blackboard page, which is blackboard.nocontrol.edu, and you're going to log in using your North Central username and password. And then you'll select our course, which is Math for Liberal Arts. Now, what I want you to find is the tab labeled Online Meetings. So, whether you are watching class remotely or whether we are meeting for online office hours, this is where you're going to go for both of those things. So you go to the Online Meetings tab, and for watching class, you'll find the day that you're interested in. Scroll over to the circle with the 3 dots, and if you click on that circle, you'll see the option to join session. So that's where you're going to go to watch lectures remotely. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind if you're watching lectures remotely. Number 1 is please always make sure that your microphone is muted unless you are giving a comment or asking a question. So that just reduces the feedback that other people are hearing and could also potentially help you avoid an embarrassing situation. So you want to make sure that your microphone is muted. The second thing is always just be mindful about your appearance in the case that you need to turn your camera on. Now, I don't care whether you watch lectures wearing your PJs or a prom dress. I just want to make sure that everything is appropriate. So just be mindful of those 2 things when watching lectures remotely. One final thing here, if you ever miss a lecture and need to go back and watch it later, or you want to go back and rewatch something, if you come up here to where these little 3 bars are, this is the menu, and if you pull that menu down, you see the option for recordings. So that is where all of the lecture recordings will be in case you need them at some point in time. Okay, so that's all of our logistics on attending class in person or watching lecture remotely. Now let me tell you about the 3 tasks that I need you to complete before our first day of class. So for all 3 of them, you're going to want to come to the Course Documents tab. So we're going to click on the tab labeled Course Documents. Now, the very first thing you're going to need is the handout. So for every day of class, you are required to have a handout. This is where all of the examples are going to be, and you won't be able to work on the examples unless you have them available to you. So the first handout for the course, part 1 handout that you see here, you're going to click on this tab, and then you can just print this out. So this is the handout that you'll need for the first day of class, and this will take us all the way up through our first exam. So you want to print that out. So that's task number 1, print out the handout for part 1 of the course. All right, task number 2, still on this course documents page, is I want you to find and read the syllabus. So you'll click on the link for the syllabus and just take a couple of minutes to read through, familiarize yourself with the course policies, formulate any questions that you have so you'll have those ready for the first day of class. All right, so task number 2 is to read the course syllabus. Now you're ready for task number 3. So once you have printed the handout for part 1 and read the course syllabus, you're ready for your course contract. So you want to open your course contract, you want to print this out and complete the course contract. Once it's completed, then you want to scan it and upload your completed course contract to Blackboard. So it will upload right here on Blackboard. If you have any questions about scanning your document, if you go to the Projects tab, then on the Projects tab are instructions for how you can use an iPhone or an Android phone to scan a document. Now, if you don't have an iPhone or an Android phone, or if you just run into any problems in the process, reach out to me. Don't hesitate. I'm happy to help you troubleshoot. So there'll be a couple of projects you're going to do throughout the course, and they will all be scanned and submitted electronically through Blackboard. So that's why I want you to go ahead and practice doing that with your course contract. All right, so those are your 3 tasks to be completed before the first day of class. You're going to print out the handout for part 1, you're going to read the course syllabus, and you are going to complete your course contract and upload your submitted course contract to Blackboard. Thanks so much, guys. If you have any questions or problems, please don't hesitate to reach out. I cannot wait to meet you very soon in person or remotely in just a couple of weeks. All right, guys.